cancer isn't caused by guilt. It's not caused by suppressed emotions. Cancer is caused by pollution and toxicity within our body. Cancer is our body's response to trying to clean out toxicity. So we have a wonderful system of healing ourselves when there is toxicity. We have cells that come and basically eat junk and gradually are destroyed and excreted. And as you have more of a need for these cells, more of them come. So I think that there's some overwhelming evidence that breast cancer, there's a tiny percentage that's genetic, but most of it has to do with herbicides and pesticides. And the cells are attempting to cleanse that. And more cells of that type are made. And it's only a matter of time before mutations occur because there's an overproduction of these cells. And then the tumor cells, they start to go out of control. So in many ways, cancers are stem cells that were on their way toward normal development or normal cleansing, and they kind of took a wrong turn and wound up in the wrong place. And once again, and we have published, Dr. Ruff and myself, that many tumor lines really respond to the molecules of emotion in terms of chemotaxis, moving in a certain direction. So tumor metastasis is really under the control of molecules of emotion.
So how would a realization in this woman's brain, she has a realization about her brother, how could that change the all of that?
Well, again, it's a very deep question. Okay. So let's take this woman who realized something about her brother and then set off some massive peptide secretion that in 2 days absorbed the tumor. What's going on? Well, I think the key thing, once again, are these altered modes of consciousness that are all going on at once. So, there's, the tumor itself is secreting peptides. The tumor itself is favoring an altered state that might say, I'm worthless and I just need to get bigger and bigger and grow. And then there might be another competing program that says, I'm not really worthless. My brother was telling me I was worthless all those years for his own aha. And then there's some big aha. And then one altered state can start to dominate over the other. And then, whoom, the next thing you know, in ways that we don't understand, there's, we do know different parts of the brain regulate immune activity. And can be a massive release of chemicals that can change what's happening in the bone marrow, in the spleen, and suddenly there's a bunch of natural killer cells where suddenly they're all activated, and suddenly they come marching in, surround the tumor, and stop the inflammation. And it might go through an inflammatory phase while it's cleansing, and then it's gone.
Is there a limit to what the body can heal, do you think?
I really believe that the body wants to heal itself, and the limits are in our own minds of what we believe is possible. I think so much more is possible than we appreciate. Here we are at the beginning of the 21st century. Is that where we are? And there's just a lot of modern medicine is about how we have to make things more difficult than they really are. From having a baby, something very simple that our foremothers did quite easily. No, I think we have a really amazing ability to heal ourselves if we believe it.
And do you know of any scientific evidence for that? Because people are always saying, well, that's someone's theory and they're just, they're dreaming. But, we've been interviewing people, or some of the people are, well, real scientists wouldn't really, there's no scientific basis for that. Even though everyone knows of miracles, they say there's no scientific basis. So is there anything you can think of that?
Well, there's accounts. I mean, there's the documentation of cancer recoveries. There's a book from the Institute of Noetic Science, which documents over 1,000 cases of, quote, miraculous healings. So miraculous healings are documented, not just in the cancer field, but in other fields. And once again, the belief system is critical, because I mean, yes, it's a psychosomatic network, and yes, some of us, particularly adolescent boys, are, under the control of lower centers. But be that as it may, our brain this is our head ganglion, and it has the ability to kind of override and take charge of all of the other multiple personalities or other modules or other subroutines. And so if you get to believe something really, really strongly, it can fire up and reach every cell in your body and transform your body.